Hello YouTube. Coming to you right now to show you something that I like very dear. It's a good radio. It's a Shogun Emperor, and it does very well. It's got, let me turn it on here. See if you can see that. Got your freak counter, channels, your band, signal strength, RF, up and down push button channels, or you can turn it by the knob. It's got noise balancing, your meter where you can switch between modes, calibrate and SWRs, your frequency lock, you can change the band. It goes way up into the 28 and 2900s. For ham radio, citizen band, AM. It's got a lot of bands on it. You got mic gain. You can change the span there to go to fine tune your frequency. You got a shift key and a Roger beep built in. You got your squelch, your volume and power on and off. This here is the, what it says, RIT, but which is a calibration, fine tuning for calibration to tune them in on sideband. RF power, and your squelch and SWR button. You got a local and DX lock. You got a PA, and this one here. This one has FM, AM, upper and lower sideband, and CW channels, which I don't even mess with CW. CW channels ain't nothing but Morse code and stuff, so. But this Emperor, Shogun Emperor TS5010, it doesn't have the original mic on it. The mic I have on it, well, my uncle put on it, is a Cobra Dynamic Plus power mic. This radio belonged to my uncle who's passed away, and I'm using it now. I like this radio. It's got a heat sink in the rear, as you can see. It does, I think, about 150 out the back, or I don't know if it'll do 2, but I think it's like 150. That is my realistic Navajo bass. I like this radio too. It's a good radio. Got a good quality sound speaker. This here I ordered off eBay. It is a 4-pin conversion to 5-pin push-in, 4-pin Cobra screw-on. So I can use like Cobra power mics, you know, such as that on this radio. This radio ain't dead Ken, but like maybe I think 2.5, 3 watt. I like it. It's got a PA push button. You got your Delta tune here. It's got a squelch, which you click a little bit further and it says CB out. Your volume, headset jack, a really big channel selector knob. I like this radio. It's in really good condition, very fine condition, as you can see. I use it sometimes. Here I have a homemade power supply that I built. Got a little switch on top which turns on the fan that keeps my white Tornado 225 plus cooled down, because it gets pretty hot. So I put that on there to keep it cool, and it works really good at doing so. It has your power on and off, low, high, and medium switch, your preamp, and automatic sideband. Turn this fan off. I have a diesel talkback external speaker, a Tug 8 D104. Let's see. I also got one of these old Trucker Series power mics from the truck stop down the street, a couple miles down the street. It does pretty good for, you know, 25-30 bucks. That's my little old Cobra 29 with mic pin on the side. Made in the Philippines. Really good radio. I love it. I'm fixing to go take this one actually and go put it back in my truck. I did have my Shogun Emperor in the truck, but I took it out. I'm gonna put this one back in the truck. Them Shogun Emperors are a little temperamental, you know, with heat and vibration, moving around a lot, but they're excellent, excellent radios. If anybody can find one of these for under 300 bucks, I suggest you get it, because it is an awesome, awesome radio. It's got ham, FM, AM, upper and lower sideband CW. It goes way up to 28 and 900 megahertz. Awesome radio. I suggest if you can find one for 300 or less, grab it. That radio is sold new, I think, for around $600-700. There's my Turner Plus 3 desktop power mic. I recently got this thing from a CB fellow on the radio for like 10 bucks. It does pretty good. SWR, power, you know, and watt meter all built in one. It goes way, it's a, you know, cheap Radio Shack. I gave like 10 bucks for it, so it goes up in the range of 2,000 watts, 220 watts. You got your calibration for SWRs, you got your PEEP and your AVG. It does okay. I still like to have me a dozy though. Dozies are awesome. That's an old Cobra sound tracker. Radio works good. It's got a needle issue. Needle's screwed up. It don't want to work good. And this digital display sometimes shows half a number, you know, and half your channel numbers. But other than that, the radio works great. It is a talker. It's been tuned up. The internal speaker ain't working right. It's scratchy and cuts in and out. So I usually hook the diesel talkback external up to it. That right there is a 2-pill, an old 2-pill that my uncle also had, which I ain't got hooked up right now. I'm gonna put this in the truck as well. It's got your AM power and your sideband power, and you got your preamp right there. I don't know what this thing is. It seen one similar to it on the internet. It was called a penetrator amp, but I don't know if that's what it is. But it has no markings, but it is a 2-pill and it works great. And I got my little 2-pill there. I've been doing a little rearranging, cleaning up, pulling some junk out, trying to get this thing set up right. I'll let you get back and get a closer look. Tell me what you guys think, you know. A lot of people say that, you know, ain't a lot of people talk on radios no more, CB bands and AMs and stuff, but there's a lot of us out there that still talk. I got several friends, locals, some far away that I talk to. I got a Solarcon Antron AD all directional antenna vertical pole right outside the wall here. It's about, you know, 25 feet from the base of antenna to the ground. I want to get higher. There's a tree I can put it in out back, but I'm gonna need about 250 feet of coax to do so. On my pickup truck, I got a 69 C10, and I got a 102-inch whip on it, and works great. Like I said, I'm gonna put this one back in the truck. I took the Emperor out. I'm gonna put the Cobra back in. So anyway, fellas, I appreciate you looking. Give me some feedback. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of my radios, my setup, and we'll get back to you definitely. Just leave me some feedback and we'll get you. Thank you.